Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 3, Book 47, number 796. Narrated by Ayman. I went to Aisha and she was wearing a coarse dress costing 5 dirhams. Aisha said, "Look up and see my slave girl who refuses to wear it in the house, though during the lifetime of Allah's apostle I had a similar dress which no woman desiring to appear elegant before her husband failed to borrow from me." Volume 3, Book 47, number 797. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "What a good manahar, the she-camel which has recently given birth and which gives profuse milk, is, and, what a good manahar, the sheep which gives profuse milk, a bowl in the morning and another in the evening, is." Volume 3, Book 47, number 798. Narrated by Malik. Manahar is a good deed of charity. Volume 3, Book 47, number 799. Narrated by Ibn Shihab az-Zuhri. Anas bin Malik said, "When the emigrants came Medina, they had nothing, whereas the Ansar had land and property. The Ansar gave them their land on condition that the emigrants would give them half the yearly yield and work on the land and provide the necessaries for cultivation." His, i.e. Anas's mother, who was also the mother of Abdullah bin Abu Talha, gave some date palms to Allah, apostle, who gave them to his freed slave girl, Ayman, who was also the mother of Osama bin Zaid. When the Prophet finished from the fighting against the people of Khaybar and returned to Medina, the emigrants returned to the Ansar the fruit gifts which the Ansar had given them. The Prophet also returned to Anas's mother the date palms. Allah's apostle gave Ayman other trees from his garden in lieu of the old gift. Volume 3, Book 47, number 800. Narrated by Abdullah bin Amr. That Allah's apostle said, "There are 40 virtuous deeds and the best of them is the manahar of a she-goat. And anyone who does one of these virtuous deeds hoping for Allah's reward with firm confidence that he will get it, then Allah will make him enter paradise." Because of Hassan, a sub-narrator, said, "We tried to count those good deeds below the manahar. We mentioned replying to the sneezer, removing harmful things from the road, etc., but we failed to count even 15. Volume 3, Book 47, number 801. Narrated by Jabir. Some men had superfluous land and they said that they would give it to others to cultivate on the condition that they would get 1/3 or 1/4 or 1/2 of its yield. The Prophet said, "Whoever has land should cultivate it himself or give it to his brother or keep it uncultivated." Narrated Abu Sa'id. A Bedouin came to the Prophet and asked him about emigration. The Prophet said to him, "May Allah be merciful to you. The matter of emigration is difficult. Have you got some camels?" He replied in the affirmative. The Prophet asked him, "Do you pay their zakat?" He replied in the affirmative. He asked, "Do you lend them so that their milk may be utilized by others?" The Bedouin said, "Yes." The Prophet asked, "Do you milk them on the day off watering them?" He replied, "Yes." The Prophet said, "Do good deeds beyond the merchants, or the sea. And Allah will never disregard any of your deeds." See Hadith number 260, Volume 5. Volume 3, Book 47, number 802. Narrated by Tawus. That he was told by the most learned one amongst them, i.e. Ibn Abbas, that the Prophet went toward some land which was flourishing with vegetation and asked to whom it belonged. He was told that such and such a person took it on rent. The Prophet said, "It would have been better, for the owner, if he had given it to him gratis rather than charging him a fixed rent." Volume 3, Book 47, number 803. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, the Prophet Abraham migrated with Sarah. The people of the town where they migrated gave her a jar, i.e. Hajar. Sarah returned and said to Abraham, do you know that Allah has humiliated that pagan and he has given a slave girl for my service? Volume 3, Book 47, number 804. Narrated by Umar bin al-Khattab. Once I gave a horse for riding in Allah's cause. Later I saw it being sold. I asked Allah's apostle whether I could buy it. He said, don't buy it, for you should not get back what you have given in charity.
Allahu Akbar.